have already offset. Okay, tupu la work ultra can for la Germany. Oh, Bebele na akwa radio. Biafra biani sromu gereo. IPOB Nigeria Koblo to has where you go to Biafra. Biggest mistake that happened in this world. And the every happen. Person like me. And we are the Kamea open. Some things today that went wrong in the past. One day money I can never join this world. I don't know about it. You can't come all these things. You can never tell me this. I don't even know the Madam Finance in West. Money are not the same meeting. But on about Putana go Department of Finance, we are coming on the air. I was thinking that now all these people are come on the air have the signature to sign this to come out. I want to go Otunsi agwọ no boss get data. Take it to bank. But ke nwa hoya dey onya ka ala akpọ Biafra child nwe ekwensu. Oke chukwu nwata ihi ara oya dey nke no na Germany agba ka ewekitara kanfa. Efolia DOS enu binye ndị DOS lebu. Ihe oke ese ebe akwa genu ntị. Ihe ose ebe afọ abụla ego ha rere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ $9 million. Eke oke oya na-ewu ya iwe. Agbara m ọnụ n'ụtụtụ mgbe njela my Twitter. Nso no una the highest mistake Maazị Nnamdi Kanu were bụ na were fake people bụ onwe gburugburu. Agoma ho. Lendo delay ya imagine nte. Lende mula ha no IPOB. Chai. Eriele ma okwute dibe. Iri gare also akela ba kizota Biafra. Let's do him criminals. They were a IPOB gburugburu. Biafra, it have already all set to go. Loke tupu la work ultra can family. O bebele na akwa radio. Biafra biani sromu gereo. IPOB Nigeria Koblo to has where you go to Biafra. That is the biggest mistake that happened in this world. And the every happen person like me amaro. And me we are the see Kamea open. Some things today that went wrong in the past. When the money I can never join this world. I don't know about you, you can't come all these things. You can never tell me things. Come all these things. You can never tell me things. I don't even know the Madam Finance in West. Money are not the same meeting. But on about Putana go
Okay, guys, we are back again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on time zone. Welcome back again to my channel. This is a Sunday broadcast, and I wanted to come live before, then I decided to, record the video because I believe that we are going to have time together, just like we're having it now. So, if you are joining me, please put your comment. I want to know how many of us that are here, and I would like to see you liking the video for others to watch the video as well. So as you can see on the title, it is funny, very, very funny, and I have to laugh about it because if you don't understand the Igbo language, I'm sorry. We cannot deny this, okay? We cannot deny the fact that many things, a lot of things are going on. So many of them. Premium time, Ofege platform. Ofege platform has something to say. And let's start with that. Police teams reportedly shot each other after mistaking themselves for IPOB members. Okay, this is from Ofege platform called Premium Time. this platform that were spreading rumors and lies about PM. So it is too funny, to be honest with you. I wonder what was going in their mind when they decided to go against each other. When you hear this kind of thing, this is to tell you the level of incompetence in Nigerian security agents. So many of them are like this, turning against unarmed civilians and using them to do crooked business. Now, I will make a comment on the video that we watched. I mean, the video that I just played first before reading this out. But before then, let's talk about this post first. Okay? When you hear like news platform in Nigeria saying things like this, it seems like maybe one is okay, maybe it's a mistake, it can happen. But if you pay close attention, you understand that Premium Times said IPOB member. It did not mention IPOB Liberation Army. Then ask yourself, what could be the reason why they mistake themselves? Does it mean that does IPOB have a uniform like once you see an individual that looks like that is coming to your way, you know, this person is the IPOB member? Does Biafrans have uniform that is meant for Biafrans alone? The answer is no. Then why are they mentioning IPOB members? What is the clothes that those members IPOB normally wear that looks like police uniform? Do you understand? Because for them to say that they mistake themselves with IPOB members simply means there is a group of IPOB members that somehow dress like military or police attire. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you is that they deliberately removed the name of IPOB, Biafran Liberation Army. It is intentional. They did it on purpose. They know that they don't want to use that name, Biafran Army. It will soon get to that. I remember when they were refusing to mention ESN. What they said, the IPOB, those that are suspected, those that suspect, how do they put it? They said that those that are suspected to be IPOB members was captured or police invaded their camp. That was when ESN was newly formed. The Nigerian agents, Nigerian security forces, refused to use the word ESN until water don't pass Gary. Somehow, they now come back, started using it ESN. Now they prefer to use ESN than the Biafran Liberation Army. You can see the way the thing is going, shifting from one step to another, When there was a time they refused to even mention, before ESN, they refused to mention IPOB in their news. What they normally say is that you will see is the criminals, miscreants. You understand? It's always criminal and miscreant and all that. Until it now metaphors to they started mentioning IPOB. Then when ESN was formed, they refused to use ESN as well. Now they don't want to use Biafran Liberation, even including platforms that are supposed to be independent, like Sahara Reporters. They are still using ESN and IPOB members. They knew that IPOB is somehow divided. They don't understand that. But in Debwa, you choose love. When you have two things that are wrong, you're left with no choice than to make a choice between these two wrong. So they have to choose, and to them, the preferable choice is DOS group. That's why you hear IPOB media representative, IPOB press release, and all that always come from the guy that is not visible, addressing people that is visible. So that's the story from that day. But what I'm trying to tell you is that they did it intentional. They don't want anybody to see them mention the Biafran Liberation Army. As if they mention it matters. It doesn't matter anything. What it is what it is. What is it is what it is. You don't need to. Nobody is waiting for your validation. And as God may have it, nobody is looking for somebody to promote one another. You can go on social media and hear from Biafrans direct without second-hand information. That's the best thing that is happening in this present age. And some of them don't even appreciate this, that it is no longer business as usual when you can do communicate business and hide it within your circle and instruct news platform never to mention it. Because people can have, you can, with their phone, you can Google, you can search, you can get information. Unlike in 60s. In 60s, you have to pay attention. All your hope, all your trust, everything is on radio station and TV. And this TV does not bring news every time. They give you news around 7 a.m. in the morning, 12 in the afternoon, and probably 4 p.m. national news. Do you understand? So these are things that was there that is no longer the same now. So when you hear them saying, okay, you think you can do this, you can do that, the system is no longer the same. Unless if you are lying to yourself. Please, guys, like the video if you are joining me, and I want to see your comment. Let me know how many of us that are here this morning watching this broadcast. So Premium Time decided to go, in details, talking about Firstborn. I see you. Good morning to you, my brother. Nice to have you too. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your comment. You are the first people that comment, and I believe that you are the only one that have clicked on the like button as well. We have at least 34 people watching at the moment. I see you. And are you AI? That's Omar. You are you must be a ghost. Zone Uguato. Eguato. Zone Aguato said they use such dominizing words to confuse the people. That is what they do. That's what they do. They use it to make people believe that it doesn't matter. Martin, I see you. This man up you. Thank you so much, Martin. I see you. I always, see your comment. You have one comment only, and that comment. Once I see it, I know that you are the one commenting. Thank you so much, my brother. Like the video, please. I'm begging you this morning that you should like the video. Very, very important if you can. So when you see the way they navigate the news in Nigeria, trying to censor some of them, just like our brother said, Ekpa said, most of them trying to hide the truth by confusing people. But the world has changed. If you allow yourself to be confused, you'll be confused because your mobile phone is with you. Then there's not like mobile phone. Even if there's internet and social media platform, you don't have mobile phone. But then there's no mobile phone, no internet, no social media at all. Unlike now. Now, if I want to know what the truth about what is going on in any country, all I need is my phone and my data. I Google, I can search, I can find out what is going on. Sometimes it's not as if it's gonna be you will have correct answer to what you want, but at least you have idea of what is going on that place. You know what I mean? So that is it. And PM said the terrorists have started shooting themselves. These are people that they tell you that they're agile, this, agile. It's funny. It's funny. The write-up himself will tell you that they are talking about Biafra Liberation Army, because people that dress that have this outfits that look like somehow police or army is Biafra Liberation Army. No other. Not that one. And for them to mistake themselves to Biafra Liberation Army simply means that they are panicking. It's all about panicking. Too much panic. You are panicking that you can't even recognize your colleague or something like that. I don't understand. I don't understand. Or maybe they use this just to cover up. Maybe that one of them is from different region, another one from different region, and they decided to one decided to buy one because of, I don't know if they buy each other, but they said that the word they use there is shoot. So we don't know the gravity of shooting, whether it leads to somebody losing his life, or is that about maybe they injured each other or something like that. I don't know the details about that, but from what we are hearing now is that they go after one another, and that is like I said, it is funny. It is very, very funny. I wish they can be man enough to own the
Department of Finance. We are coming on the air.
This is what happened, and you
thinking that now these people now come on the
Biafra Liberation Army. Nothing. There's no shame on that. But if they choose not to, like Oyinbu said in the past, what will make them to say it is will come. You don't just ignore. There's something you ignore in this life. There's something that you don't need to ignore. Just like somebody who have maybe a chronic disease, at early stage you are noticing the symptoms and you feel not to talk about it. You feel shame about it, but the sickness will get a level that you cannot. If you not only that you will voice out, but you will voice out in a disgraceful way, in a way by which you cannot hide your voice, okay, or hide anything about you. Good morning to you, Armstrong, one of us. Good morning, my brother. Please, I don't forget to like the video. Okay, you are the last person. Okay, don't forget to like the video. It's very important. Now back to Okechukwu and his open confession. Sometimes you wonder what is the mind of these people. I mean, the people who claim that they're working with Master Mukana, they love Biafrans, they are this, they are that. Sometimes you wonder what is going in their mind. Does it mean that they don't tell, even if you are lying to other people, what does it take you? What will it take you to tell yourself the truth? Simple truth. God forbid I cannot be them, but if I happen to be them, I will not do what I'm doing now. Best thing you need to do to respect yourself is to go hiding. Just disappear. Quietly move away. Nobody, it's just a few moments they will talk about you, and just like George Oribe, just like Uche before, just like Imam Mesu, just like but Imam Mesu, just like many of them that have gone and that have come and gone, they just, some of them quietly go somewhere. Okay, and they refuse to comment anymore. The reason is because they have come to a realization that even when they talk, people are not going to take them serious. But you see, some of them think like that we have Sabo and Sabon Tike. Okechukwu reason with his hands, no brainer. My brother, you are not far from the truth. If the best thing you need to do after all this mess is pack your bag and go, that you will look like you appear to like you are man enough to do that. That means you own your action. But you see all this crooked movement, the time trying to do damage control to something that is obvious, too obvious. The more you are doing it, the more you are reminding people of your error and who you are. The more you are doing it, the more you're exposing yourself, the more. Just disappear. I'm not saying you should kill yourself. What I mean by disappearing is stop showing yourself or commenting on things that has to do with Biafran and the Igbos. For some time, go away and see how people will forget about your activities. Uche Mefo today is the one reminding Biafrans who he is. If in fact, the more he tries to push, the more his secret and his flaw surface. I listened to one of our brother, what he said about Uche Mefo. Sometimes when you say, okay, I don't want to talk about these people, I don't want to go there, I don't want to deliberate on this, they will be the one knocking on your door, talk about me, because of the current event, because of them sneaking their neck out, bringing their face for people to see and talk about them again. You can only remind people how good you are if you are good. But when you are bad, what you should do, if I thought you have some brain cells in you just go hiding. That's the only thing, because you have done something that everybody can now see. In fact, some people that are doubting, maybe you did not commit this thing to the level that people are talking about it. But the more you are trying to prove that you do not do anything, the more people are seeing this and prove that actually you are what people said you are. If the video that you just played now, you can, I believe you can hear him when he said, that part he said that if he had known what he knew today, that he would have not joined anything agitation that he, as if he have a contract tied him down. The best thing you need to do is, it's not too late. You just go. And going, you actually trying to, it will make you look like an honorable person. Because even though you are not, but people will easily forget about your evil. All the things you have done, they will forget about it easily. Some will still remain it, retain it and remember who you are. But the more you come out and talk, the more you are refreshing everything you have. Your 5K will be up every time, every now and then. That, if you have noticed, some of them that are quick to talk online, like Ike Guru Ago, and some of them like this guy, Biafra child, the AKA Fulani child. Some of them, their fights are very, very fresh in the minds of people, because even well fresh than what is the name of the other guy? That the one that hides his face from get-go. That don't, but he's more. He claimed that he's commander in chief than all of them that showing their face. Chinasa Woro. Nobody knows his face. Some people say they do. I don't know his face. I don't believe any of the face that he's the one. You understand? But be it as it may, people don't talk more about him the way they talk about the King. Because yes, Chinasa Woro, thank you, my brother Armstrong. We'll be Fidelis, I see you. Good morning to you, happy Sunday to you. So people don't talk about him the way they talk about other people, because he always come out once in the blue moon. But behind the scene, he's the one controlling what other people are saying. Therefore, people often remember those that are talking than the one that is instigating them to go and talk. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because he's more smarter than them, and he's more deadly than them. But those ones are more vocal, and they're ready to commit nuisance in the name that, just like our brother said, that some of them reason from their Ebas. Most of them are like that. You don't use your brain. Somebody is hiding his face, hiding his identity, pushing you to go and say something to dirty your name and your image. And you are here telling us that that if you know what you know, if you have known what you know now, that you will not be here talking about anything that you would have joined. Nobody noticed when you joined, then nobody will notice when you go. But the more you are here putting, pouring sand to food that people, public are waiting to eat, it simply means that you're enemy of the people. Because you did not join Biafra to commit evil, did you? I don't think so. But you change your mind as you go on. Then the question is, what changed your mind and who pushed you to change your mind? Those that made you to change your mind, they are your enemy, because your intention of joining that support Biafra in any shape or form was to do something right. And I believe that anybody that is doing that love Biafra will love other ethnic group as well. Just like Mas Namadukan, just like PM. Do you know that some people believe that PM hates Fulani, hate Nigerians, no, PM hates the system. PM hates the corruption. PM hates the wickedness and evil, just like every sensible Biafran or any human being at all. You will hate those things. It does not mean that you hate Fulani. It doesn't mean that you hate Hausa. It does not mean that you hate Yoruba. I keep on saying this. People should know how to differentiate. Don't join the system to act as if you know it when you don't know anything. Just like the video that I uploaded from this our brother, this our brother in Israel. Then go and watch that video. I believe some of you have watched the video. I uploaded that video today. If you have time, go and watch it and listen to what there's a part he says something that Nigerian as a government are supporting Palestinians to fight for their freedom, they said, against Israel. Nigerian as entity is not only signing and supporting them verbally, they are standing for them in the United Nations. And not only they are standing for them in the United Nations, they are financing the activities. You can see, do you understand what I'm saying? These are countries telling you that anybody asking for freedom is committing, nuisance, that person will be jailed for 10 years and pay so million, right? Now, the country, the state itself will now turn back on this our constitution and start supporting somebody else in another family who is doing almost the same thing that somebody is doing in your house. Nobody in this life will be black and white at the same time. You have to choose one. It's either you are white or you are black. You cannot be black here, white here. That means you're a different being entirely. You are not in a class of God's plan to the humanity. Like people who want to be woman and a man. That's not God's plan. This is just the fact. In this life, is either you are here, or is either you're a woman or you're a man. Is either you are tall or you are short. Is either you're beautiful or you're ugly. Is either you are poor or you are rich. Sometimes you say middle class, because richness depends on the class that you rate it. Okay, somebody that can feed himself, that can buy his 3 square meal a day, may consider himself as a rich person. Somebody who cannot even afford shelter, that is living somewhere in somebody's house, may say that he's poor. But somebody who don't have anybody to support with, what are you going to call the person? Poor as well. So it depends on the what poor and richness mean to you. That's the way I feel about the whole thing. But what I'm trying to say is this: the same Nigerian government telling you that you hate Igbo people, you hate anybody asking for freedom, will now use your natural resources to fight for that country to have their freedom and their independence, and recruiting your brother to turn against you. So in Nigeria, they want to be against what Palestinians are fighting for. Okay, in their own analogy, I'm not telling you that Palestinians are right. I'm not saying that Palestinians are right. I think, okay, now I know why I'm getting this kind of comment. Just a moment, let me lock it. A moment. Okay, now I know. Some of these people that from Dan I are from Middle East and from some part in Europe. They always want to use their keyboard to promote their nonsense. No wonder the people that own the platform are holding most of this comment here. Okay, and just a moment, guys. Let me. Just a moment. I'm not going to block you. I won't block you until I said what I want to say. Then once I see your comment, then I know you really mean it. At least I want you to be useful for once in your life. Your usefulness will just only by subscribing. Since you were born, I want you to be, because I've not been useful, to be honest. I just want you to be useful for once in your life. Both of you that are using double account to spy and causing nuisance on my platform. Just a moment, let me say this first. I'm talking to Biafrans, not to nuisance. Okay. Let me customize the chat and see how far you can do it again. Okay. If you comment again, then I know you are serious. So when you hear Nigerian government telling you that this, that you should not mind them, you should not do this, you should not do that, that simply means that okay, I think you are good to go. We are good to go. So sorry about that. Sorry about it, because I just decided not to remove them until I set this option, that if you comment, then I know you are truly serious about what you're saying. Now I want to see you commenting again. Remove. Let me remove those chats. These are people that that are supporting what we did working. Or if what on. You know, I don't know why most of my people that I gave spanner, most of them are not. They don't do their work. Even most of them they don't do their work. When they see this kind of comment, they will ignore it. Maybe I will recruit new people that always watch my video. Maybe I will give some people people that I feel that they can control, you know, chats when we are live, because sometimes it is a distraction. And when you are live, this kind of comment, it will be as if you are preaching and promoting that kind of nonsense. You know, something that you naturally you hate. People, that's what they will be bringing to you. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Let's continue. So, when you hear Nigerian government telling you that anybody that is asking for this will pay so fine, we do this and do that, you begin to wonder, does it mean that they're not aware of what is going on in what they're doing by supporting other nations, other countries, other people that are fighting for their own freedom? You see the contradiction. Then that our brother Solomon went on by saying, he said something very, very interesting again, that if they're serious, they should sue PM and different government in Israel. Because they are just wishing for another criminal that will help them to kidnap anybody. That to them, that's the best thing. That's the only way to go. They believe that the best thing to do is kidnap. Due process is out of window when in anything that has to do with them. They don't pay attention to anything due process. They're against due process. They want to get it. They want to do it on their own way. Let us go like Mafia. Let us go and get them. Just to Islamize. To preach, not only to Islamize, but somehow whatever that is good, whatever that will favor them, they will stand with it. They will make a law, for example, that nobody should move around at 6 p.m., for example. Then, because they know that's 6 p.m., okay, some people can get something in that 6 p.m., they will make that law against the people, so that they themselves and the people like leaders, they will be the one making that thing, gaining something. Then when people come out 6 p.m., for example, maybe when it changes against what they're gaining, maybe that thing that they're making is at 6 p.m. is shift from 6 p.m. down to around maybe 3, 4. They will now shift it again against their former law they made. Okay, and then by this time they will be the one, you know, breaking the law and going against their own law just to get what they want. Now, when you see some people on social media doing everything, like the guy that said that he dared PM to come to London, that he will do this and do that. That guy, he's not a politician. He's not. He has nothing to offer whatsoever. Okay, in Nigerian government, but you can see his mindset. His mindset is to bring PM to a level whereby they can destroy him. That is his mindset. Ask him, what are you going to gain if that thing that you are wishing happen? Nothing. But government said, the people that are gaining something, they are not even saying anything. Their own is to looking for people like that guy to use them to achieve what they want to achieve. Now, here is some comment, because there was something that PM said yesterday, and I was struggling to know the meaning. He said that he's laughing from Venezuela. Later, he said that he's reporting from You know, anything that he posts, if I've noticed that, I think day before yesterday, is it yesterday or day before yesterday? You can see Venezuela, Venezuela, Venezuela. I was wondering what is Venezuela all about until I saw a post from PM again where the whole thing started. Somebody from Nigeria made a post asking his people, you know, from all those Afonja something else. I had respect for many Oduduwa people in the past, but now I'm sorry, I'm losing it. You know why? Not all of them. I'm losing it in the sense that I was one of the people that believe that an average Oduduwa man is where his brain. I mean, they are sound mentally. But now, no. I have to filter it. I have to filter it very, very well. Many of them, I don't even know that Afonja are one of the most stupid creatures in West Africa. Zero brain. I'm being honest. Zero. That does not mean that I'm not saying that the Yorubas are senseless. So please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is that in the ethnic group in Nigeria today, if you are looking for one of the senseless people, Afonja class, just like because I was thinking that a slaves from Biafra land, from Igbo land, they are topping the list. I have seen people that are more dumb than the slave. They are very dumb. I'm being honest. People who don't even they are so myopic that the reason that even because of their gender they have, they don't pay attention to follow something, you know, serially, to know where this is going, and they don't put themselves in another person's shoe. They always go straight without break. Let's go. And as they're going, they'll be hitting wall, making some alternatives, making some useless decisions. Okay, the recent one is the one that when they created that, how they create account trying to lie to people that these are Igbos. You want to do that, you forgot there's a way, your ID, for example. Let me show you this. Twitter works this way. Like, this is PM. Just pay attention. Let me show you this. You see PM here is the future of Afonja during the, okay, that's the comment. Okay, the name of PM here is Simon Ekpa. This is Twitter handle of Simon Ekpa, the Biafran Prime Minister. But when you see, this is what I want you to understand. Excuse me, let me block this. I have many Okoko today. To be honest with you, despite time out. Let me be timing them out. For the 24 hours for you to comment again. 24 good hours. Any comment now, anybody that comment nonsense, you receive 24 hours ban. Then if you comment again after 24 hours, I will ban you from the channel. So you guys should go and rest, please. Today is Sunday. Don't bring don't trigger me on this platform. Now, you see here, this is Simon Ekpa, and when you see at Simon_Ekpa, this one cannot be changed. This one cannot be changed. You can change this one. Maybe if you PM, for example, PM is not that kind of person. But if you PM decide to change this one as a governor or maybe different prime minister, the one here will always read what is originally meant to be, which is Simon_Ekpa. So they started changing that, and this one is the, when they are creating the account, they don't know that the time will come when they're going to use it to do propaganda. So the name could be like something like Ajoke Ademola at Ajoke Ademola, okay, meaning Oduduwa name. Then all of a sudden, they now change it from Ajoke Ademola to Ngozika Wankwo here. I hope you're following what I'm saying. That is because, like I told you, they are senseless. They think that people don't pay attention to those things, and they use that to do their Twitter space, just to create problem for themselves, thinking that they're creating problem for Igbos. we are used to, if you can deal with aggressive of northerners, is it the one of Oduduwa that we are going to be panicking for? No. The northerners we are the only one that have been killed and massacred a lot in the north. So our people know what it takes to live with aggressors. We all can agree, whether you like it or not. In Nigeria today, one of the people that are very direct in whatever they're doing are Igbos. Okay? But people who are very aggressive are northerners. But people who love to instigate, who enjoy seeing two heads going against each other are Yorubas. Does it mean that nothing good comes from Yoruba? No. Something good comes from Yoruba land. We have a very good, sensible, well-doing, well-meaningful people in Yoruba land. But Afonja, the class of Afonja 2024 is like they are grounded in terms of stupidity and courtesy of the current leader, the Abaragbi of Nigeria. You know who I'm talking about. Who spent almost all his life doing crooked business and engaging himself in one of the most horrible things any youth can do. He committed all those things, and today he's the one that are now using incense, and they are now, using incense to adore him and to praise him. Those know. If you know who I'm talking about, you know. I'm not going to tell you more about it, but you understand what I'm saying. Now, when PM started talking about Venezuela, because that was where I was going before I debated. The Wazobia Gist posted this August 17, and he said, breaking, Simon Ekpa flew to Venezuela. Who can confirm this? PM now said, screenshot and replied them and said, reporting from Venezuela. Do you understand? And he followed it up with this by saying this. Pay attention. Just a moment. Let me get it. I'm strong. you are in the spirit. Okay. Now, pay attention here. Sorry, my system is hanging somehow. So just bear with me. Just bear with me.
Good morning from Venezuela. The city of Venezuela. I'm jogging in the president's office.
No.
This morning.
I'm not enjoying the video because it's supposed to be moving the way while talking. But my system is quite loaded because I'm trying to upload some of the videos on this platform.
Good morning from Venezuela, the city of Venezuela. I'm jogging in the president's office. Venezuela this morning. Sorry for just.
Okay. Maybe I will revisit it because the video refused to move. It just hung at the place. I don't know. I want it to play the way it's supposed to play, but
good morning.
I believe
Venezuela.
I believe some of you have seen the video as well.
I'm jogging in the president's office.
So this is not a picture, but it's behaving like a picture. It's a video. It's behaving like a picture. Just bear with me. Let me pause it. Let me pause it, and maybe I will just explain to you what the video is all about.
Good morning.
So here, PM was like mocking them, that claimed that he ran away from Finland because the rumor that the Finnish government are running up on him and blah, 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 blah. And Afonja couldn't wait to see the outcome of the promise that the Premium Time made to them, that the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister promised them that they're going to round up on PM and bring them back for them, because Finland are now as bad as the politicians in Nigeria are. So they couldn't wait. They were so eager, very, very eager. And PM made this video mocking them, that he's now jogging in Venezuela to confirm to them that he is in Venezuela. So you don't need to look for someone to confirm it to you. He confirmed it for you to see. So we also have another information that that I would like to bring to you. Let me go back. I wish my system will allow me to do this to flow the way I want the video to be, but this kind of obstruction is normal. Sometimes you are not going to get what you want. It is normal, but let it not supersede the limit, because as we are trying to get it right, we don't need to waste much time on that. Okay, the news about the private jet, presidential jet, is no longer news. So I think all of us can now confirm that, even from their own media. But then, just to remind you, federal government, people that claim that the country are going into a recession and hardship and everything, the federal government spent 63.6 billion on military equipment in 7 months report. Now, this is another way to siphon and to loot. Where is the equipment they're talking about? Maybe, what they normally do. This is just to inform you that people in the north, people in Bandits and Boko Haram have received new equipment, because what they do is to sign this money, give it to the army chief and their group and all that, and they will use that to equip boys, northern boys in the north, okay, to advance jihad. When you talk, they say, oh, you are trying to lie, you are bringing falsehood. Now, 63.6 billion military equipment shouldn't be something that you will not see and I mean, it's not. This is kind of equipment that worth this kind of amount. Is not something that one can just put in a room and say, okay, it's there or it's in my pocket. They will use that to do everything they want in the north, to equip their guys, because of the conquest is coming. Remember the December 2nd that PMs, and Biafran have mapped out for Biafran redeclaration. Is not something that the Nigerian government, fold their eyes and say, okay, they are not doing anything, because something is already going on before the date, and that is the reason why they are doing everything possible to bring PM to their control. Unfortunately, the world are now taking note of what Nigerian government are in support of, which is supporting Palestinians and also doing other crooked business in order to subjugate indigenous people and advance the Fulani cause, which some people have called them out to explain, and nobody, federal government couldn't explain anything. Just imagine this kind of record. This is under Tinubu, so because it says 7 months, Tinubu has spent a year plus. All right, and they said under 7 months, they have spent this kind of amount of money on military equipment. Then you ask yourself, where is this equipment? Yet they will sit on around and tell you that there's nothing. When Biafran and Biafran Prime Minister said that war is going on in Biafran, they will tell you no. That they will say no, nothing is going on. That you guys, Biafrans are committing crime by facing what is facing them. In another story. Okay, by facing what is facing them, but they are spending billions. Can Nigerians ask our government, okay, you are spending this kind of amount on military equipment, are we in a war? What is going on? Can you? Nobody will ask that. If they're not born you well to ask that question. They're not born you well. They can only call Musa to censor their questions. Otherwise, I can't about journalists don't have any right whatsoever in Nigeria, because some of them that do have right, but because some of them that know what to ask, and not even that they will stop them somehow, but they will not ask the question simply because bigotry system in them, because their brother somehow is in charge of Asorok. Because Nigerian journalism and Nigerian media platform is being controlled by the Southwest. That one, we all can agree on that. As Igbo men are good in business and commerce, so Yorubas are good in journalism and somehow judiciary, right? Then the North they are in control of military. And somehow they see themselves as cousins because of religion. Of course, I'm not going to blame Christians in the Southwest. Never. I cannot blame them because they're as good as the one we have in Southeast. Christianity should be, that's one of the worst performing organization ever in West Africa. I have not seen a weak organization to compare in my entire life. This is my opinion. Please, I'm not saying that I'm speaking for everybody. This is my opinion. I have not seen any organization since I was born that is as weak as CAN. Never. And when you talk about cowardness, CAN should be exemplary of cowardness. That when somebody you say that this group are cowardic in nature, CAN should be used as EG in dictionary definition of cowardness. When you this is my own a kind of suggestion to, let's say, maybe Oxford Dictionary. If they want a DIT, maybe 2024 dictionary edition, they should use CAN as EG. Defining cowardness or coward. They should use EG, CAN, because that's what they are. Why am I saying that? In their presence, Tinubu formed fake pastors, fake reverends to do campaign. CAN couldn't say anything. In their presence, Tinubu brought Shetima, Muslim, to be his vice. When they were, it was like a rumor, and CAN heard everything and kept quiet. They kept quiet until the election, and not even during the election. They said, I'm not saying that they said something during the election. No, but imagine the utterances of Sheikh Gumi in Nigerian, starting from the time of first tenor or second tenor of Buhari down to now. What he said and the fight that the man brought out to defend Islam, CAN have not done that since democracy dispensation. They have not done that. From 1999 to this day, CAN have not defended Christianity for once. Never, ever, ever. All they can do is organize prayer. And that prayer, they will always look for a place that is peaceful and organize. Do you know how many Christians these people are killing in the north? Using arms and the money from federal posts sponsored by federal government under the brotherhood of these people that are sending their children in the forest, claiming that they are insurgents, claiming that they are non-people. They are from other part of West Africa, Kuluke. I'm not saying this as a Biafra. I'm talking as a Christian. You don't hate Biafra. Okay, fine. And you're from Plateau State. Okay, now, are you enjoying the system in Nigeria? The answer is no. They are killing you at will, threatening you like never before. Biafran stand, which happen to be Christian, and does not mean that Biafran is all Christian. We have Judaism, we have Christianity, we have traditional worshippers. I can tell you, we don't have Muslim. That one is vicious. Now, anybody that tell you that is a Muslim is looking for you, is either the person is doing business of selling meat, like want to buy cheap car from you, so that whenever he speak, like is it Rankadede? And this is outside greeting. You will say, "Oh, my brother." You say, "Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum." You bow, you know all those things. that Muslims do. They're only doing that to, as a businessman, Igbo people are. They're only doing that to buy cheap cow from you. Deep down in mind, they're not the Muslim. Stop giving them money. See, they will not tell you their religion. Well, just stop giving them that thing that join. Then only you will see their religion. Okay? I'm being honest, I'm not lying to you, but if you claim that you will Biafrans and you have Muslim, that does not mean that Muslims will not live in our midst. Understand it? Government of Biafra may change the mind tomorrow. I'm not the one to change. I'm just telling you currently, today, we still have Northerners living peacefully in our land. Yorubas living peacefully in our land. There's no way Biafrans will wake up one day and say, oh, you will not come to our. No, you can't do that because we are civilized. You cannot live according to our law. If you want to come, you come. We are not. What is the name of this guy in UK? Adenika's grandson that wake up in the morning and say Igbos I should go. Even today, he's still saying it. I don't know that. I don't know someone. Maybe somebody will brain boss that guy. Brain boss the guy is not working. He needs serious help. I also watched his video where he's calling on South Africans to start pursuing him. Chasing Igbos away. That they should not touch. Just understand this. Keep Kabul the guys away. I told you that Afonjas in the southwest are more dumb than a slave. That I was ranking a slave as number one. To be honest with you, I'm not going to lie. By this time last month, if you ask me who is the dumbest, most stupid in West, I will tell you a slave from Igbo. They are number one. They are the dumbest. They are most foolish. But now I have taken the rank in my own ranking. I'm not saying you should rank with me. In my own ranking, okay? Why? Somebody like Adenika's grandson who lives in UK, he's the same person that claimed that he's educated, he can speak good English, he know this, he know that, he know history. Then he will make a video saying, oh, South Africa should chase Igbos away and they should not touch Yorubas in South Africa, that they are well meaningful Yorubas, they are law-abiding citizens. He has not been to South Africa. He don't even know what their brothers are doing in South Africa. No, he's somewhere defending them, which is okay. You may say that's somehow self-preservative. That's okay. But you tagging entire Igbo's race as criminals is somehow biased, isn't it? Now, he don't care. He preferred that way. And he said South Africa owned business in Lagos, which happened to be ShopRite. As if ShopRite is only in Lagos. We have ShopRite even in Enugu, somewhere in many states, even in, I think they have it also in Delta State. They have it, of course, in Port Harcourt. We have a ShopRite. Happened to be business of South Africa. Now, who owns MTN? MTN is owned by South Africa. Even today, some Nigerians may have some shareholders there, but the owner, the company, everything is from South Africa. They have business in Nigeria. But this man don't care, as if, without Yoruba land, without Lagos, because when you hear Yoruba land, it's all about Lagos. Remember, Lagos happened to be federal territory in the past. No state in Nigeria today that you choose as a federal territory, that will not be as good as Lagos in terms of infrastructure. Abuja has taken over Lagos. And mind you, I saw a post from a northerner where he lists down things that Babangida did, and most of the mega structures in Lagos, like Third Mainland Bridge, and most of these companies, most of this federal presence in Lagos was also built by Babangida, according to the write-up. I'm not saying that it's verified, but there was this. We turn around and start telling you that Tinubu built Lagos. I'm not here for this. Let me not deviate from what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that you can see that the budget only in 7 months is for military equipment is 63.8 billion. 63.8 billion to buy military equipment. The same government who's spending this kind of amount of money refused to admit to her citizens that they are in a war with Biafran and they're killing Biafrans at will. They refuse, because there's no record anywhere in Nigerian news that says Nigerian state or army is in war with any nation, with any group. somehow they claim they are combating bandits. We have not seen that combat to stand and say, okay, this is what I have done and what I have achieved. Why they cannot defeat bandits and Boko Haram is simple, very, very easy. You cannot defeat yourself. Do you understand what I mean? You cannot defeat yourself. Is a women. So the more you are fighting yourself, it depends on what you want. If I want my left hand to be painful, I know what I will do, it will be painful. If I use my right and hold this right hand. If I want to hold this one, I use one and hold this one. What do I mean by that? The same people who is in charge of these bandits and Boko Haram is in charge of Nigerian army who claim they are fighting and combating bandits. This is what people need to understand. And a country that wants to survive, you cannot manage things that way. Despite that we want the Biafra, we also want our neighbors to live in peace. I cannot enjoy seeing, Arewa people fighting while we are in Biafra enjoying. It doesn't make sense. That does not make me a good human being, isn't it? But I will not deny, if you leave your Arewa and want to fight me, then I will start wishing you bad as well. But the only thing is that we all want to live in a society that is peaceful and accommodative. I don't want to see Oduduwa nation having problem among themselves as a country. It doesn't make sense because we are neighbors. Even if we are not neighbors, what will I get that you are fighting? I get nothing from it. So why don't we just accept the fact that this is what is playing out? Forget about what you are gaining. Think about what you are losing. You are losing a lot because the problem is that most of you are thinking what you are gaining, like I thought that today. You are gaining maybe 500,000 or 200,000 from somebody who is making and sucking your future, not your future, your race and your internal generation to come. Maybe for 40 generations to come, what these guys are sucking today will affect them if you continue this way. 40 generations. You know what it takes to have one generation? 40 generations to come, yet to come, will suffer it if you keep on managing it and patching it. Forget about what you're getting now. Maybe, you love it when they say that the good one is a president. Will that solve the problem? It's not going to solve the problem. As long as the person is not doing the right thing. And mind you, killing righteous people, what am I righteous people who are not dragging anything with you? You are the one going to the house to fight them. There's consequences to that. I'm not saying that people are going to get you out. No, consequences to that is, I'm talking about law of nature. So whenever things start turning around, ask yourself, what have I done? Ask yourself, what have I done? The issue of private jet being seized. Now, do you know that it could be true that the reason why federal government under Tinubu planned, because I got this from Sarah Reporter, that show what made this utterance, and I begin to see some reason on that. He said that federal government intentionally allow Chinese people or whoever they claim the private jets to do that is because he wants to launch his new private jet that he purchased. But in another news, he says that not only the private jet they have at the moment, that even the new one, the newly purchased private jet have been seized as well. So you can see the katakata is not only one, but like I said, I don't know if that is true. But knowing being the kind of person the current president is, the kind of person that he is, that's true. There's some atom of truth on that. Okay, there's some atom of truth on that. That could be the issue. Maybe because he's kind of person, once he wants something, he will do anything to get that thing. He will do anything to get what he wants. I believe that could be what is playing out as well. Now, for you to see the kind of country that they are telling you that you are wasting your time fighting for is so irritating. Very, very irritating. And hear this. Some may laugh, but it's not funny. Some may laugh, but it's not funny. Laughing is good. Why? Because you have told them in the past. They will learn in a hard way. Yeah, and I watched a very dark man. He said, I mistakenly signed away Ogun multi-billion naira trade zone to dubious Chinese investors. Abikunle Amosun, I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, confessed, which is this man. Okay? He mistakenly. Now, is this man in jail? No. Is he going under any trial? No. Is he under investigation? I don't know. But the truth is that, how can you sign something like that without knowing what you're signing? It goes back to what I just told you, that 99% of their problem, both from politicians and civilians, okay, like people who are not in politics, we are just a Nigerian. One of the major problems that you guys are going through is this. You always pay all your attention on what you are gaining without paying attention on what you are losing. This man could sign this because of what he wants to gain at that moment, without paying attention on the consequences of what he was signing. And that is what brings this issue today. I have seen one of our fanja claiming that that the private jet was seized because of this issue. I don't know, but I also have someone saying that the money that the Buhari borrowed also contributed as well. Now, this guy happened to be, when I talked about the people that were talking about something above Bini, I played this particular video, and I mistakenly, unknowingly to me, that he was trying to do damage control. This guy speaks Igbo fluently, but he's a Yoruba man. It has been confirmed. It has been confirmed that he is part of the people that were hiding somewhere, doing insulting word, exposing themselves in the name of insult. It's getting problem between Edo people and Igbo. Thank God, many well-meaning Edo people have come out to condemn the act, because we get nothing with fighting anybody. I wonder what Igbo people are looking for in Edo State to insult Oba. There's no reason for that. Anyway, we have talked about that, and I'm going to upload a video from a Yoruba person. I'm not going to tell you the person. Okay, when you are going to watch the video, you know the person. Now, I will upload it later today, depending on when how fast the upload will be. If you finish immediately after the broadcast, I don't mind. I will premiere it immediately on my platform, or later tonight. Now, let's hear this. He's one of the people. Okay, he's a Yoruba person, but hear what he said. Lying after he said that he's receiving death threats. He exposed himself, like I told you. Look at this place. Ajibola Godwin. He's one of the people that made it. And when you say Ajibola Erewole, Ajibola Erewole, I think I pronounced it correctly. I don't know, but please understand what I mean. Bear with me. I'm not a Yoruba person. I'm not.
Somebody actually insulted the Oba of Benin, and the person spoke Igbo. Maybe I think the person did not show his face, and then they said it is me. Please help me and share this video. I have been receiving death threats for like 2 days now, but I didn't really know where it was coming from. And also, I have posted explanatory video below. Please, guys, help me go to that video and help me go and share that video as much as you can, because it is actually getting out of hand. Get Twitter page. I get TikTok. I get Instagram. This guy carry my TikTok and Instagram. Come go post that for Twitter. No, why you not post Twitter? Why you not post Twitter? The main reason I created a Twitter account was because I wanted to post
Peter Obi. I have just 3 videos on my Twitter, 3 videos. And now why you don't use that Twitter? Because he knows what he wants to do. He did this thing on purpose. Not be say maybe person do mistake. Me changing my name to Irechuk.
Don't mind him. He had been exposed, and that video where he was talking nonsense and all his previous actions was well explained on the video that we are going to upload later today. So don't mind him. I was thinking that he's a neighbor person trying to defend himself out from what they claim that he has done. I don't know that he's a Yoruba person lying to the people after, you know, doing 1 or 2 things against Ndibo, thinking that he used that to instigate problem. Let me send my greetings to some of you. Oster Chigozie, I greet you, brother. Good morning. The worst thing that happened in Africa is Christianity. I don't think so. I disagree with you. OBS said, Mazikai report, good morning from here. May Chukwuka Biama bless you for the great job you are doing. Thank you so much, my sister. My brother, sorry, because Obi is a man. Thank you so much. And Chineye MC. Greeting, Mazikai. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, my sister. Now, how are you? Guys, please hit the like button now. Thank you so much, Obi. Thank you. Ostino TV, good afternoon, my brother. Good afternoon to you, Ostino. Happy weekend to you. Happy Sunday to you, guys. I hope all is well with you. Okay, let's go back to round up the program. I want to share with us 1 or 2 things before we come to an end of this broadcast. But before then, let me go to PM. There's something that I want to react on before we move forward, or before we come to an end of, because I spent 1 hour. I just noticed that we have spent 1 hour 12 minutes at the moment as it stands, so we need to start packing our bag. So guys, if you can, like the video. If you wish to, please like the video. It's very important. And just a moment, let me get this. Just a moment. We are almost there. Okay, some of the Afonja, you know, they say picking when no grim, when no allowing mama to sleep, no go sleep himself no. Excuse me. So since they choose to, you know, stick their neck on things that on things that does not concern them, we're going to bring them now. This pen, that's what PM said. This pen, okay. My only anger is that no Nigerian in Finland is willing to catch Simon on the street and beat him, beat him just to let him know he can be touched. Mr. Ose sound like a Benin person. Ose sound like a Benin person. Anyway, wherever you be, PM hand. It depends on what hand you are talking about. Is it hand of evil or hand of God touching PM? But if what you are trying to say is beating him, remember you have embassy. There's a Nigerian embassy in Finland. I hope you guys have, maybe you guys have forgotten. So why are you looking for somebody to block PM on the street and fight him or beat him? The pen no be here, PM said. Another person, Idris, said, the entire indie developer is under the grip of this small idiot. Now, Idris have his own venom against PM. But Idris, you forgot that you can also go to Finland. Or since they are sending people to commit themselves by using Ogbonigwe or commit a kind of terrorist act or something like that against PM. They have sent many people at what PM said. The report that PM have reported many times on his platform about people being sent to against him from Nigeria. Some of them couldn't penetrate. Some of them penetrated and ran away with immediate effect. So some of them couldn't do anything. So you can volunteer yourself as well. Just like I told some of them in the past that if you claim that Biafrans are that Simon Ekpa and Biafrans are buying army and police, if you feel that is something that Biafrans shouldn't defend themselves or try to protect themselves against the invasion of Fulani, courtesy of security personnel, which your own platform, Nigerian platform, have confirmed many times that they are the one, army are the ones, piloting the affairs, and security agents are doing everything possible to help Fulani herdsmen to occupy people's villages and farmland. And if you feel that pushing back to defend lives and properties is a sin, as a young man, as a young woman you are, instead of you being on Twitter and ranting and complaining, all you need to do, pick up Nigerian Army form, fill up the form, find yourself in Zaria, go some training, and beg them to push you down to Southeast or any other place where you can buy, where you feel that you can do and undo. Then you'll be there and protect your motherland, isn't it? Anyway, people need to understand that the way we are pushing to protect ourselves is the way we also wish that you yourself will protect yourself. When PM extend hands of fellowship to northern people from Plateau states, and some of them, misinterpreted the helping hands, is the way PM is also willing to assist any other region that need help. If you merit it, but this help is not going to last. There will be a time that help may not come. Anyway, it is too late. I will be the end of Nigerian PM said. It is too late. I will be the end of Nigerian, he said. Vanguard newspaper said, federal government to return federal government told to return Nigerian to 1960s to 1963 regional autonomy or risk total collapse. So for some of you, and the hand go touch you. This is from Vanguard, not from anybody. I want to go. Let me, before I end this broadcast, I don't know why the spirit is telling me to go and play that guy video. I have played it before. To go and play it again. I have listened to some of the people that are coming for PM head. I have watched some of the posts. I have seen many of them. Both people that I thought they have sense, and people that I know that they don't have. Many people have done that in the past, but the problem I have with some of them recently is just that they're saying it without themselves doing anything. But one of the people that made such a request that I felt so bitter that if I have my way, I would have made sure that I do something. I would have done something just for that particular individual. Is this guy that I'm looking for? I have his video here, but I guess it should be done. Just bear with me. Let me get it. Some of you have watched it. I will tell you why I feel I feel bad about him, about his own quest, about his own video. I feel bad about it because he don't want it. When somebody that is reasonable somebody, when somebody, just like when someone that that he want it, or some, not even if he doesn't want it, maybe he has something upstairs, he can afford something, you can say, okay, he's somehow reasonable, you can manage what he said, or maybe, okay, he's up to say something. If that kind of a person says something or do something, you may consider, even though you disagree, but it's not going to be. But when somebody that that you can do like this, like granite, if you want to eat granite, the way you just remove the back of the granite, the shell, is as easy as that. When that kind of person join to threat your life, it's quite painful. There's this adage in my, from my village, Igbo land. I don't know, maybe some communities in Igbo land may not be using such adage, but I will try to see if I can translate it for you to understand what it means. That bushmeat, maybe a bush, maybe a rabbit, anything, says that after they killed him, the bushmeat said that he don't feel so pained about the person that killed him, but person who said, hunter, you killed the bushmeat, can I see, let me see you. The person will be looking at that bushmeat from the hand of the hunter. The bushmeat said that he felt more pained when that person asked to see him after they must have killed him. He felt more, that anger he have goes to the person than who actually killed him. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So if you, for some of us that spend time or grow up in a village, this adage shouldn't be strange to you. But if you are, they say I be Lagosian, then I'm sorry. Even after saying it the way I say it now, you will still be asking, what did he say? Because if you don't know, you don't know. I'm trying to get a video of that Oduduwa guy that says he lives in UK. Even though our brother Marvelous Arenze have some video, he made a video, he called the guy out because Arenze also is in UK. Okay, and somebody, Ganja man, asking for PM. Okay, maybe I will play the video in another one because it's taking much of my time. Thank you so much, and God bless you all that support me this hour, and I appreciate you so much. Please, before you go like the video, subscribe. If you are new, subscribe. Okay, like this video and share it. Comment and tell us what you think about the video. For those of you that are going to watch it later, see you again. We are going to back again, of course. Today is Sunday, but I will try my best to see if I can upload that video that I promised you, so that you understand the people that were behind of the charade they did against Igbo people in the name of attacking Oduduwa and Oba of Benin for no just reason. Attacking the Benin people that we have never, Benin people are one of the people that we have never ever have any issue with. Never. Forget about some of them that have one or two, they are biased and criminal mind against Igbo people. As if it is anybody's fault that you yourself couldn't provide for your family, because that's what they normally do. Anyone that they feel that, I cannot provide anything for my family, I am too lazy, then the next place to attack is Igbo people. We have a youth from Benin, Edo people that are doing very, very well financially. They are excelling in life. They are doing every good thing, catering for themselves and their family, have a lot of investment. They are rich. Those ones don't have time. They don't have time for nonsense. Academically, they're there. Business-wise, they're there. So I don't know why some of them that I couldn't do anything, just like the one who have a Flavus. You couldn't do much for yourself. Next thing, PM said. Those people, every ethnic group have this flop, but we need to control. Everyone should go and control their own. And Tinubu have destroyed the reputation of Yoruba totally, and some of the youth are expanding it the more, which is very, very sad to see. Thank you so much, and see you again. Bye bye for now.